How's it going, my truant people? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back on Pokemon Showdown. It's been a minute since we've been doing this, but we're going to do some random battles today. And we're going to be doing it with my good friend Niko. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, what is up? My name is Niko. I am also in People as well. I help him out with building the teams.
Yeah,
So there you go.
this man has saved our season, or our off season, I should say, because we kind of struggled in that first battle against Kyrak, and then you really helped me build against Kenneth, and I think it made a big difference. I still haven't actually recorded, or I haven't actually had our battle against the boss yet, our third battle of the off season, but we've built a pretty fire team for that as well, haven't we? So that's pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, a lot of surprises. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything yet because I don't know when this video will go up, but there is some surprise Pokemon in that team, and some of the Pokemon are rocking some interesting sets and moves. So, and we're just going to be doing random battles today. We're going to do a random singles battle, then a randoms double battle, and whoever if it goes to a tie-break situation, maybe we'll have a third battle. If not, we'll just stick to these two. We're just going to see how it goes, really. Oh man, look at this. Superior on the field.
Disgusting.
So
I'll have you know, I'm actually pretty good at random battles.
Okay.
1500 on the ladder.
I don't even know what I am on the ladder. I don't think I'm even on the ladder. I'm stood underneath the ladder looking up at the minute. Yeah, I fully expect to kind of lose both battles here, but I think this is fun. And actually, I wanted to kind of ask you because we've spoken a lot about. Okay, that's cool. We've spoken a lot about competitive Pokemon and stuff when we've been team building, but how did you kind of get into competitive Pokemon? What kind of got you started?
There's a lot actually. I've always been a big Pokemon fanatic ever since I was introduced in first gen. And then the second gen was my actual first game.
Okay.
But other than that, I just watched a lot of YouTube, and I felt like I could do it. I hopped on Showdown one day. I was absolutely horrible.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
And then, yeah, I just kept practicing, and here I am. I actually became pretty decent.
That's cool to hear, though. It's cool to hear that you kind of started out like not great and develop that. And was it just like by playing lots? Is that the best way you feel is to get better? Is just by playing more, or was it? Do you think like watching things? How do you think you like improved?
For the improvement, I would say it's a mixture of both. I watched a lot of Joey Pokeyang. He helped me out a lot with understanding like the meta game, what things run, and everything like that.
Right.
After that, it's just all practice. Once you understand the metagame, it's honestly getting pretty easy.
Cause my thing when I kind of started was that I don't know what to do here actually. Was that I had played Pokemon since a kid, but I didn't even really know competitive Pokemon was a thing until I guess around a year or so ago when I got back into Pokemon properly, and I just sort of was watching people play like casual Pokemon online, watching LPs and stuff, and then like you say, I came across people like Joey Pokeyam, and I started thinking like that was kind of cool. So I hopped on Showdown, not really knowing anything about how Showdown worked, and I built my first team was a Trick Room team for doubles with like Snorlax and Claydol and like all these like kind of bad Pokemon. Well, I guess Snorlax isn't bad now, but it didn't have the use it has in like VGC nowadays or anything, and I thought that if I clicked Belly Drum and Trick Room, I would just automatically win. Like, I thought this was this genius set that no one had ever thought of before. And yeah, obviously I lost a lot. But it was a lot of fun still.
Yeah, I've never played doubles myself, so...
Oh, really?
I'm probably really bad.
Oh, that's interesting. So, you only really do singles?
Yeah.
Ah. That's cool though. Annoyingly, you outspeed me with this, so I can't really. And that special attack is now huge. Going for that sub was a mistake by me.
I love Superior.
Yeah, it's it's so good when you get it, especially in randoms with that contrary ability.
Oh yeah.
If the opponent doesn't have a clear answer to it, then, which I really am struggling with. I don't know what to do. I think I've lost. I think I've lost.
So looking at your your intro for your channel,
Yeah.
I've always wondered, does the slacking have the slow bro tail on its head?
No, it's the king of Slow King.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the crown. Sorry, the crown of Slow King. Yeah, that's what he's got in his head. That's like where that comes from, because so originally, like I spent ages trying to choose a mascot. Spent ages trying to figure out what I wanted to go with, and then I went with Slacking, and I was like, I really want to play on the kind of king thing, even though I know I'm Doctor Slacking. For him, I wanted to play on that king thing, so I had already years ago on a forum, someone had done that for me. Or about a year and a half ago, someone had made the kind of the art that you see in my intro, and I wanted to use that. So that's kind of where that came from, and then I've tried to use it throughout my kind of branding on the channel. But I don't know, I just thought it was a cool image seeing him. Seems though he is Slacking, seeing him with an actual crown, I just thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like it. It's very, very interesting and unique.
Thank you. That's cool to hear. That's good to hear. But like, especially kind of, I guess like you say, unique is what I was going for, because I wanted it to be something recognizable for people who maybe just come to the channel once, and then if they see it 6 months down the line, they instantly recognize it.
Yeah, that's the impression that stuck with me, at least.
That's cool. That's really cool. that makes me happy. I feel like I did something right. This is a problem, because you're just going to focus blast me again. I need focus blast to miss. At least you're losing HP. Oh, I'm not happy with how this has got down.
Oh God, what is this?
I did not really want to see a Haxorus though. That's a strong Pokemon. But it's gone. It's gone.
You might get this. Yeah, I think you got this actually.
I don't know. It depends.
I don't have anything. Oh my goodness.
I don't.
No, I won't let that happen.
Okay. Okay. That's cool.
Oh my God.
I can say now I was actually choice specs on the Kyogre, so that's why I just wanted the Kyogre out so that I didn't have to keep Ice Beam in that Vaporeon.
That's horrible.
But I did have Baton Pass on the Hunter, and I don't know if you can Baton Pass that many stats in randoms, but if I could have Baton Passed that Shell Smash to my Kyogre, that would have been terrifying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in randoms it does allow Baton Pass.
Yeah, I don't think, I'm trying to look, yeah, the clauses it doesn't say anything, so I think you can. Oh, okay, that was cool.
That Kyogre messed me up.
Yeah, I just had it chilling in the back, hidden away. I honestly, that's why I was scared of that Raichu though. But was it Life Orb Raichu?
Yeah, Life Orb.
That's obviously it was a huge benefit for me, because otherwise I don't think I would have got that. But that's cool. Now this will be interesting, because I didn't expect to win singles, and you were kind of saying you don't really play doubles. So if you win this, it's kind of completely against form, really. I don't know what to do.
I don't understand this.
Have you got a weird set, or?
It's so weird.
Oh, what? Just being in double battles?
Yeah, I've never played doubles at all, so.
This just feels really weird.
I know basics, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Like.
What do I do now? Have you got a special Seismitoad using Icy Wind?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. That's really weird. Sometimes the sets you get in random battles are so bizarre, aren't they? They're completely out there. Oh, okay. The wheezing comes in. Oh, that does a lot.
That does more.
That helping hand boost. I mean, I guess helping hand is a completely alien move to you. I guess you would never use helping hand.
All of I've seen it is in playthroughs. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Never anywhere else.
I do not know what to do. I mean, I guess that's my best move. Yeah. I mean, I knew Drampa was going down, but I don't want to switch anything into that Noivern particularly. The pain split. Okay. What do I want to use against a Noivern?
You just want to click that X button on the top. That works.
Just forfeit. Noivern was one of those Pokemon that it like, I don't know, do you like Noivern?
It has its place. I've really haven't used it that much just because it's just not my, I guess, my type of Pokemon that I like. But
so
it's pretty cool.
What type of Pokemon would you say is your like? Oh my goodness, that was a wasted turn for me. Yeah, what type of Pokemon would you say is your kind of Pokemon then?
I love hyper offense mainly. So like Kieran Black is a big one of my favorites. Victini, things that will hit hard, but
right.
will also take a hit pretty much.
Okay. So the more kind of like bulky tank sweepers rather than the glass cannon type sweepers.
Yeah, but then again, my favorite Mega is Beedrill, and that's the glass cannon to its definition.
Yeah. See, Beedrill was one of those Pokemon that, like, growing up, I always thought its design was really cool, and I wanted it to be good, and obviously it wasn't that great. And then when its Mega came out, I didn't even really pay that much attention, but doing random battles, I kind of used its Mega a couple of times, and it's actually quite decent, isn't it? It's not bad at all.
Yeah, I personally think it has its place in OU.
Right.
It's UU right now.
Okay. So you think it should be bumped up?
I do. It's really fast. It's extremely strong. Adaptability is such a great ability.
Yeah.
But it will probably never get bumped up.
No. I mean, yeah.
Just because of how frail it is. And there's a lot of counters to it. Like, Lando T absolutely stops Beedrill in his track.
Right. See, that's the thing I struggle with. I don't know, like, I see people talking all the time about Landorus in like a VGC context and stuff, and I really don't like. That's not a Pokemon that I know much about. I didn't play Gen 5 a lot, but from what I understand, like the Landorus, Thundurus, and what's the other one? I always forget the other one. Tornadus. Thank you. I forget that. I think I forgot that like 3 times already in videos on YouTube. From what I understand, they're all really good competitively, right?
Yeah, they're all really up there. Each form has its own little thing that it likes to rock out with.
Yeah.
Lando I, that's an Uber, so that will probably never be back. Lando T is the most used Pokemon in OU. Tornadus Therian, I believe, is the bird with Regenerator, so it's really good for Regenerator core.
Yeah, I love Regenerator. I think that's such a good ability.
Oh yeah, it's a great ability.
Because these are the things that I just like. As a kind of, I guess, a casual Pokemon fan originally, I just really didn't know about like abilities like Regenerator. That's the kind of thing that in an LP you just don't think about. When you're just playing through the games at home, do you know what I mean? You don't often get Pokemon with a Regenerator ability. You don't have to think about that kind of like strategy or anything, do you? So...
Yeah, no, even to this day, I still underestimate Regenerator while playing through a game.
Yeah.
And how great of an ability that is.
It really is. It's really so good. Like I guess it's not as good, but it's kind of similar in a way. I've had some. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, I should have stuck to EQ. I've had Pokemon in random battles again with Natural Cure. And that's quite a cool ability because I know you don't get your HP back, but being able to cure any status when you switch out, like that's a pretty interesting ability too. I have just got swept this time. I've realized I am losing so bad. But yeah,
natural ability is a really good ability. Just the fact that you switch out and that Pokemon's completely healed of its ailment is
Yeah, I think Celebi gets it right, and I think that was the first Pokemon I used in random battles with it. And I was like, I didn't even know this ability existed. There's so much that goes into competitive Pokemon. Like I tried explaining this to my girlfriend. I'd be sitting and watching like some VGC or some Joey Pokegame, like we said. I'd be sat watching it, and she'd be watching it with me, and she'd be like, I just don't get it. Like, why do you find this so entertaining? And I was like, there's so much that goes into it, right? In the team building, in the EVs, the IVs, in the sets, and the abilities. Like, there's so much to know, isn't there? It's like another language you kind of have to learn when you get into competitive Pokemon.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree. My fiance and I, she's not that big into Pokemon.
Yeah.
But she told me she would be willing to learn it. One day I'll teach her.
Yeah.
But I doubt she'll really like it.
I've tried to teach my girlfriend some stuff, but she's, like you say, she's not really that into it. Like, she'll watch it if I want to watch it, but that's about it. And I just got ruined in that battle. Absolutely ruined.
My fiance, the closest thing she's got into Pokemon is the anime. So.
Oh really? Does she like the anime?
Interesting. I've stopped watching it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't watched it since 3rd gen, I think.
Right. Is that Advanced Battle or whatever? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Game Boy Advance.
I haven't watched the anime since the first series. How do you want to do our decider, seeing as though we do have a tiebreaker? Do you want to do singles or doubles?
Let's see. How about we go into an earlier gen?
Okay, yeah, I'm down for that.
What generation is your favorite?
Gen 3, but I feel like I know Gen 6 best, but Gen 3 is my favorite.
Alright, I've never played Gen 3 at all, so
oh really?
Go ahead and do that.
That's crazy. That sounds cool. So Gen 3 random battle. Oh, I've never done one of these. I've never done one of the generation random battles. Oh, this looks so cool on the screen.
I do not know what any of these mods do in this generation.
I saw Shady Penguin playing some of these the other day, so this is cool to try it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you might go for Toxic.
Does it have the same abilities that it had? Oh, it does.
Oh no.
It still does nothing to Steelix. Good to know.
Oh. Okay. Dusclops. That's going to be so bulky. And the other thing is obviously the physical and special split back in this generation was so different.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They don't have it here.
No, it's like, so ghost type moves are physical, which is so weird because obviously ghosts don't like technically physically exist, I guess, but
yeah,
it's physical in this game, in this generation. It's really weird. How much are you doing?
I actually forgot about the splits, so that's gonna be fun.
I think I played this right.
Yeah, I misclicked on this.
I was trying to figure it out then. I was like, what is this strategy? I'm too much of a noob to understand it. Oh, I should have realized you had that if you had sleep talk. I'm so stupid. I was too busy laughing to realize. Okay. I don't know if this is the play or not the play. Okay, it was not the play. Salamence looks, its coloring so different. Is that shiny, or is that just how it looked in Gen 3?
That's just how it looks.
Some of the colorings are so different, aren't they? It's crazy how much they've changed.
Yeah. The colors aren't as vibrant.
Yeah. I don't have my fairy typing.
Yeah, fairy was introduced in 6th
Yeah. I just assumed that they would put it in the Gen 3 random battles, but I guess it's all the same. Why would they? If they don't add the physical special split, they won't add fairy type.
Yeah.
That's so weird. This is bizarre.
Yeah, it's different.
Because I started playing competitive Pokemon as well. About, I guess, seriously only really over the past few weeks or months. But I started playing on Showdown only, as I say, a year ago at most now. So I never touched competitive Pokemon back in Gen 3 or any of that. So it does feel really weird.
Yeah, I remember when I started, it was around the end of Gen 5.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that didn't scar me for life.
I really
go onto the ladder and Genesects were everywhere.
Really? That's interesting. Was it quite a different game back then in Gen 5? Because a lot of people seem to start in Gen 5. Was it quite different?
Yeah, a lot of mons that are in Ubers now weren't in Ubers then, such as Genesect.
Yeah.
And it was just weird to see. The metagame was all power pretty much. I don't remember there ever being stall.
Yeah.
Like there is now.
Yeah. Everyone just played to try.
Yeah, a lot of power running around. Like Lando I was there. That thing was crazy. And then again Genesect, that thing's a monster.
Yeah. Ooh. I was hoping you might get paralyzed. I was just going for the free sunny day. Okay, this thing's got to go. That thing had to go. It was doing too much work. Venomoth. Okay. I do not have the answers to this. I'm just getting outplayed at the minute.
I do not have an answer to this. It's okay. Okay, this thing's asleep. The question is, does it still wake up after 3 turns like a normal rest? I assume it does. Sleep Talk comes through in Nightshade. Yeah, I think it does still come through like that. So after this, I should.
And how much am I doing to you? I'm doing 34%. I'm not going to be able to pick up the knockout. That's annoying.
Yeah, after 3 turns.
Okay, I'm gonna. I should have kept my Quillfish alive. That was a mistake. My Quillfish had Shadow Ball, which I guess was exactly for this. Alright, I'll do this. No! I was thinking, okay, so I have the Togetic, obviously, but it doesn't have Eviolite because Togekiss wasn't a thing back in this generation. So obviously it didn't have an evolution back then, so it can't have Eviolite. So I guess it's not nowhere near as bulky as we're kind of used to.
Yeah. I actually think Eviolite was introduced in 4th gen.
Oh, was it? Yeah, of course. The item didn't even exist. That's true. I forget that.
Yeah, which is when a lot of evolutions got their evolutions. Like Weavile came in 4th gen, Togekiss. Dusknoir, I believe.
Yeah, that was kind of the generation where I think the Professor Rowan, he was like the evolution professor or whatever, wasn't he? That's what he was studying. Because each game seems to be whatever has been introduced in that game is what the professor studies. So like in Gen 6, Sycamore was about Mega Evolution, Gen 7, and I can't remember his name now, but he was all about Z moves, wasn't he? Or Z moves. So
yeah, I think so.
So it seems like every generation they just kind of use the professor to kind of hint at what's been introduced in that generation. This Salamance's moveset is a problem. What do you have?
Dragon stabs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Dragon was special.
Yeah.
A lot of Salamences probably didn't run Dragon unless they were a special variant.
Because I guess that there's not much point having Dragon Dance and then using special moves, so...
Yeah.
But interestingly, you don't have any flying stab either, do you? Unless it's hidden power flying, but...
Yeah, it's hidden power flying.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, this Dusclops. Oh, what do I do against this thing? This might be a stupid move. Yep, that was a stupid move. Oh my goodness, everything has Dragon Dance. Okay.
I wish I won Dragon Dance.
You wish what?
I wish everything got Dragon Dance.
I don't. That's how I lost in week 1 of to Kyrak. That's how you got me with that Dragon Dance Croconaw.
Yeah, that was a little bit out there. Or it wasn't out there. It was just
paralyzed, paralyzed, paralyzed. Yay!
Wait.
Oh no! I closed. Sorry, what?
Does taunt normally last 1 turn?
I know I used Body Slam. Oh no, yeah, taunt. But I'm not. The taunt isn't affecting me anymore though.
That's
that
weird.
Is weird. Or at least it doesn't say it's affecting me. I don't know. But no, I used Body Slam to get the paralysis.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't hit through. Don't hit through. Oh, you do hit through. That's annoying. Oh!
That Dunsparce is a problem.
I needed you to get paralyzed. Okay, you're slower than me, I think. I hope you're slower than me.
Oh yeah, I'll be slower than you.
Ah, I didn't expect you to stay in. I was trying to make the brave call there. I thought you were going to go out to Salamence, and I was like, okay, I'll get the Toxic up on Salamence. Although actually, I think it's paralyzed anyway, so that might have been stupid.
I don't remember. Yeah, it is paralyzed.
I've only just realised you don't have Dark type stab, so I should have gone out to this a long time ago, really. Oh, or not, maybe not. Dusclops.
I love myself with some T-Tar.
Dusclops doesn't have Eviolite either, obviously, because it's Dusknoir didn't exist. Everything's so different, it's so weird. Let's go for this. Flinch, 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 flinch.
Yeah, you're gonna flinch me to death with this one.
That's all I have to go on anymore, though. That's the problem, is I just don't have anything else to kind of, and it's doing no
I
damage.
broke through.
There it is, 5-0'd. I got destroyed that game. That was a lot of fun though.
Oh yeah, really good fun.
I didn't even realize so many things in that battle. I didn't realize I didn't have Eviolite on Togetic, on Dusclops until right at the end. I should have kept the Quillfish alive. I made a lot of mistakes, but it was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell it's a lot different from this metagame.
Yeah, I don't imagine there was anywhere near as much of a competitive scene back then, and you can kind of feel that in the game. The game isn't set up as well for competitive play, is it?
I'm not sure about the competitive scene then, but it did feel a little clanky at times.
Yeah, that's the right word. That's definitely how I'd describe it, to be fair.
Yeah, a lot of mons have leftovers on it. I believe there wasn't that many items back then that they could use as well, so...
It just feels very limited, doesn't it? There's not much variety or not many options available to you.
Yeah, item-wise at least.
Yeah.
I think it really started picking up in 4th gen. I believe that's when Life Orb, Eviolite all came about.
And that was when the Weather Wars really came around, wasn't it? With Politoed and Drizzle and things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll end the video here. Thank you for doing this with me, man. It's been cool having you on the channel, and even though I got destroyed, it's been a lot of fun.
Of course, it's been my pleasure. I'll be more than happy to come back anytime.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Especially as you know, hopefully we're still going to be team building together for a few more weeks if I can pick up a win against a boss. So hopefully, you know, we'll still be working on some stuff and we can do a couple more of these.
Yeah, hopefully. It's a lot of fun building with you. I really hope you do come back for the main season of PIBA. I think you'll be a great addition.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really want to. I just need to make sure I impress enough in the next battle, I guess. But thank you, I appreciate that.
Of course.
Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for loafing around with me. I don't know when this is going up or what's going up around it, but something super cool will be coming to the channel soon if it hasn't already. The start of our second LP. So definitely, if you're not already subscribed, and look out for that. There will be more Showdown coming no matter what. Even if I don't make it into a competitive draft league, there will be more Showdown coming, even if it's just random battles with friends, because this was so much fun, honestly. So anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.
See you guys.